Hey, how's it going? I appreciate that. Welcome. Congratulations on the first redeem. Well done, well done. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, Indy. Alrighty then. I'm gonna see real quick if I can get this vertical stream going. I don't know if I'll be able to, but we'll try it. Let's see what happens. All right. Hey, I appreciate it. Understand. Tell Orb I said hey. All right, let's check. Here. All right, let's see if this works. Here we go. There we go. Perfect. It works. Cool. Awesome. All right. Welcome, everyone. My name's Cody. Working on a game called Chronicles of Virtue. It's a tactical RPG where you play as Arya right here in a world that's just been introduced to magic. And so the last time we were here, I was working on the equipment menu. I got that done, got some of my magic things updated, worked some bugs last time, where essentially this bug, every once in a while, the spell decides not to cast for a little bit. We basically have some error handling to fix really any issues with that. Yeah. So today, what I want to work on, the things I really have left are Steam Input API, which I may start working. Some of the prompts for the demo to tell you kind of how to play, and then enemy AI. So I think that's what I'll start working on. We'll see. We'll see how that goes, and go there. I think I'm gonna do this, and I need to fix that. I really don't have an ending whenever you end the game, like finish when you win or lose, whatever. So I need to kind of establish that. We'll jump off the edge. All right. So I want to tackle the Steam Input API, but I think first I'm going to kind of develop some prompts to teach you how to play. So a couple things that should be pretty easy when you go like into the range of the area. Oh, so the Steam Input API, what it is. So right now I have, whenever I go to like actually create an input map for my game, like let's say I have a controller here, right? And let's say I hit A on this controller. It has these, right? It has the A button and it has accept, and I have to go like add, like it's got the Sony, Xbox, Nintendo, right? What the Steam Input API does is it actually lets you, I'm gonna turn this music down a little bit. It actually lets you take any controller you use, including the gamepad, like the Switch, or not the Switch, the Steam Deck, right? And it'll actually take whatever you have connected to that and display those buttons as the prompt. So like if I have on there, I have a little like prompt that says, hey, press A to advance, whatever. Instead, it will read what controller you have and do that, because now you're passing your inputs through Steam. So Steam takes the input, and instead there's like an event handler within Steam that reads the button. And so it lets you, whenever you're like using like the Steam couch and stuff, right, where you can kind of do that, it lets you handle all the inputs through Steam. So then I don't have to go code in all of the different things and read a controller. It doesn't matter what controller you use. If that controller is supported by Steam, it will automatically let you use it as prompts and things. So basically it just gives you access to any controller you're using. Also lets people remap buttons, right? So like if I wanted to go remap my buttons and I don't like hitting A to jump and I wanted to hit like Y to jump or something instead, you could go remap that in Steam. So It's definitely a good API. I've never, obviously haven't implemented it yet. So I kind of want to do that here pretty soon. So I'll probably go ahead and create it. I'm going to create a little story here too. Essentially how I want the thing to start is when you hit go, I want her to kind of run up, and I want it to be a lot darker than this. Here, we can kind of mess around here. So this is what I want it to look like. I want it to look like if I, oh, great. Great. It won't let you do that if it's in the background. So let's see. If I wanted more fog, that's a little too dark. Something like this, though. Understand, it's a programmer's toolkit, right? It gives you the hooks to be able to talk to different software. So all it is it helps me to talk to the Steam input software. So basically, the way the story is going to start in this demo is it's going to kind of fold in like this, right? Everything's going to kind of be dark, and it's going to give you a chance to kind of learn how to run around in the free roam area, and then you're going to find, oh, look at that, this, and then whenever it gets to here, it's going to get a little brighter, and it's going to like say something like press A to access your equipment menu. Remember, this is a demo. It's just to try different things out, right? So then you access your equipment menu. You know, I can change weapons, whatever. I can set some magic and look at kind of the different magic options. I can change my equipment here. I can try different accessories, and I'll have many of these out so people can try different things, different combinations, right? No, I get it. I actually have PowerShell open. I have a PowerShell script running right now. See in the top left, this lines of code? It is live. We built it yesterday in stream, live. Lunatic was helping me out. We actually built a live thing that walked through, or I guess it counts my lines of code live. So I have 13,559 lines of code in this game right now, which isn't bad. I actually expected more. All right. So then what's going to happen is you're going to run up here. It's going to like tell you, hey, you can try things out. You can slice. You can do some emotes. I don't know if I'll have prompts for emotes. It might just be some things people find. Yeah, I'm actually full on. So here, I'll share my, I don't know if this will pop up on YouTube. I'll try here. See if that works. Let's see if did that pop up? Let's see. I'll go to the YouTube chat over here. Nope. Let me post that. This is available on Steam currently to wishlist. It's available to wishlist. It's not available to try out yet. But there will be a playtest here pretty soon. So yeah, so after you do that and it kind of opens up, I think you'll run up here and it'll trigger kind of a cutscene of some kind, and that'll take you into battle. So in the battle here, you're going to cast your initial spell, and then you'll get a fight. And that'll kind of give you a chance to try the game out. So you'll have a fight. I need to balance some things out, and then I need to balance out her AI because her AI is not very good. Oh, for sure, yeah, I can go. And I just got destroyed. So you'll have a lot more health because you need a chance to try things out. But yeah, there's so many good game tools out there now. I mean, it's really not terrible to make a game. This is my first game I've ever made, so I do have a background in that's software adjacent, but not a software developer. But yeah, I do think indie is for sure the future of games. And if you want to follow along, I think this command should work. If you want to follow along, I do have a Discord. In that Discord, we talk this game. We talk a lot of different games. Is that going to work? Oh, my goodness. My bot is asleep on YouTube. I need to go wake it up. Here we go. I'll share, though. Again, no pressure or anything. Just if you're interested and you want to follow along, we're always chatting about something in there. Dang it. And then my Discord links are real bad about trying to expire. It says on there, here, look. It says on there, your link will never expire. And then, unfortunately, expires every time I go to grab it. It's fine. Oh, yeah, I agree. I agree. There's a lot of really good games out there. And yeah, usually indie's a lot less, like, cash grabby. Which is nice. All right. So it looks like there might be a lot of noise. I'm gonna pull this down. Oh man, hold up. I see what's happening. 1 second. I just realized that I've got no music. Okay. Arch your back while keeping it flat. I'm not following, but maybe I'm maybe I'm just slow. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up. I think, yeah, that's what's going on. Okay, sorry, I didn't realize I didn't have any music going, which is fine. I mean, you can tell me if the music's too much. All right. So let's see. Okay, so the first thing I want to do, I have this cutscenes animation thing. Right now it's pretty much disabled. But I think I can build... forgetting Sarah Marshall. Actually, so I do like... oh, what's his name? The guy that plays Marshall Erickson on How I Met Your Mother. Forgetting Sarah Marshall's a good movie, though. Man, I have not seen that in a long time, though. It's been a while. Yeah, I need to rewatch that. I was just watching... My wife's watching How I Met Your Mother for the first time. So... yeah. That's a good show, too. I think... Okay, so let's start... Let's kick this off. I think I want her to kind of run up. The cutscene can be something very simple. Okay, let's start with Jason Segel, yeah. That's right. Okay. So where this starts at 0, 0. Actually, not really sure where 0, 0 is. Let's set it to be here. Let's see what her area is. Oh, it's such a good show. Yeah, it is. And it's like you know, my wife's rewatching it, but I'm kind of watching it with her, and it's super good. It stays good. So -29, -0.9, and 1. So I'll go like -35, -0.9, and 1 is good. I kind of wish I could see it. Where's the camera at? Camera. Okay. So, move the camera over here. And then what I can do is, the problem is if I get like the cinematic view here, cinematic preview, it's just going to show me the floor because how the camera's set up. For sure, yeah. The Glass Shatter episode's really good. Yeah, we just watched the what episode was that? We just watched the Hook episode, where like yeah. No, that's good. It's 100% true. Yeah, we just watched the Hook episode where like what happens? Essentially, everybody's got like a chain of people on the hook. And then Ted kicks off everybody breaking their hook. Such a good show, though. So let's see if I start this. Let's see. I think the problem's gonna be I need this to be in some sort of, I need a new state. Do I have like a cinematic state? I need one. Okay, let's make a new node. We're gonna call it cinematic. So this is the way I have this set up, is that it's all state trees, like a state machine, right? And then right now I've got my first state being free roam. Instead, my first state will be cinematic. Oh, but I've got to assign it a script. And then I've got to go mark the class on it. So extend state. Let me take actually this because it's got a good setup. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where all the glass shatters are. I remember Lily eating grape or cotton candy, sounding like grape nuts. Was Robin's like her laugh or something? I feel like there was something. Here, I'm gonna look them up. Look up what are all the glass shatters. Let's see. Lily chewing everything, cotton candy loudly, yeah. Ted overcorrecting people. Yep. Robin, oh yeah, overusing the word literally. That's a good one. Marshall singing whenever he's doing in the moment. I relate to that one. And then Barney speaking in falsetto, using catchphrases and spacing out when people are talking to him. No, good episode. It's legend. Hope you're not lactose intolerant. Dairy. Yeah, that's right. Literally and figuratively. Yeah, super good episode. Okay, so basically I want this to stay in here until that's right. Yeah, it was. Man, I gotta rewatch the old show. Like I said, my wife's watching it. I've caught like a couple episodes while she's watching it, but I really haven't watched much while she is. I should go do that though, because yeah, it's such a good show. Let's see. I need a function that is just proceed to free roam. Okay, this is going to be transmit. Oh, not transmit. Transition. Free roam. It makes it not transition. Transitioned. So that should, when I get this function triggered, it should do that. And then I can actually add, can I add this function as a key? No. I can add a track. Call method. Cinematic. Functions. Insert key. Ooh. So it's not, I would think I should be able to do proceed to free roam. Let me just try. Can I just type my own? I cannot. Dang. That's strange. Oh, you know what? I might have to save first. Now let me try it. Marshall, I think, is, it might be hot take here, but Marshall, I think, is my favorite character. Marshall is so good. Okay, yeah. So I'll just put this out here. So then nothing should happen. It should pretty much stay in there until this point. And then what I can do, just to watch something happen, is go this to like 0, 0, 0, just to watch it go. Let's see what happens. I mean, the cinematic's not going to be right? But that should work. I might have to check the spring length, and then I might have the cinematic turned off. I need to check that. Non-existent function enter. Base nil. Interesting. Oh, current state. Oh, I don't have a current state assigned. That would explain it. Okay. So that goes into that state. Okay, let's see. All right. Let me check real quick. I feel like oh, here you go. So let's play start spin on ready. This is reset. Really, I shouldn't be doing reset. I should be doing... So let me copy these. Let's copy tracks, edit, copy tracks. Okay. Delete these. Start spin. I already have some tracks. Look at that. Let's go ahead and add a track for this call method. And basically at the end of this, insert key. Proceed to free roam. All right. This camera might swing around wildly. It looks like it's kind of spinning in this. But let's see what happens. I was gonna see. I don't have my my monitors not working, so I actually don't hear the music anymore, which I like listening to music while I stream. So I'm just gonna fix that real quick. It should be pretty easy, just to say that, and then let's see. Did that work? Maybe not. There you go. Cool. Start spin, yeah. No, that's just what I have as the name. It didn't work. That's what I have as the name of the function. I don't have great function names sometimes. My wife's gonna order some food. I think I might jump on it. Ordering food's dangerous though. It's so easy just to get stuck doing it. We don't do it very often. Maybe like once a month we order something. Okay, so let's play start spin. Let's see what she's ordering. Jack in the Box. I could probably use some mini tacos. I'm hit and miss on Jack in the Box. But the mini tacos I think are good, if I remember right. What else we got? So we'll try them. Okay, so this has play start spin on ready. I feel like I could just set this as this, and then I wouldn't need this. It should play exactly once. It's about 10 seconds long. We'll see if this works. Late 90s internet start spin, or maybe the roller skating rink. I'm stuck in 0. It did not play it. Instead, it just started me in the mountain. All right, let's see if I can play this animation like this. There you go. Yeah, you know, programming is basically just describing what you want done very logically. So this you know, it's the same thing as you're doing here in this like animation sequencing, except you're doing it with code. So some things can be a little more complicated, right? And some things can be really simple, like this. Just play, start, spin. So yeah, I don't know. I guess default animation. Yeah, autoplay on load. That's really what I need. And that should play it when it first starts. I do want to take is it spring arm length. No. 3D position. Yeah, I need to take this up to like 4. This is not what it's going to look like. I'm just trying to get a camera moving a little bit. PsyOps, the mind conspiracy. I'm going to look at it, see if I remember it. Maybe we can incorporate some PsyOps into this game. PS2, third-person shooter. Oh, interesting. I only fixed one of them. It was on Xbox. Let's see. I don't remember this game. What were some of the cool mechanics? The TK ability? Well, let me look at like the total kill. Let's look at what the TK ability was. I don't know if I ever played PsyOps. Oh, telekinesis. You know what? We might be able to incorporate some form of telekinesis. It might be more like wind control or something. But there's the moon in the day. I think that's the moon. Sun's brighter than that. Yeah, I think that's just the moon. Unlock your mind powers. Yeah, I remember... there's the sun. I remember... Oh, what game was it? Static Shock or something? Maybe that's a TV show. There was some shot game. It wasn't BioShock. Maybe it was BioShock. No, I can't remember the name of it anyway. Where you would go unlock like different powers and stuff like that. Maybe it was PsyOps. Yeah. I'll have to check it out. I don't remember it very much. I do remember Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid was dope. And so your PsyOps reminded me of Mantis, right? Psycho Mantis, where you'd have to plug your controller into the other slot. Crazy good game. All right, so now I think what I can do is I can go here. I can probably watch these. Yeah, look at that. I wonder why it was going down before. Okay, so what I would do then, this would not, I can clear most of these. So spring length, am I doing anything with spring length? It's setting it to 10 and setting it to 1. What does this look like? Okay, so it starts kind of just doing nothing. Kappa? What's up going on, Lunatic? Good to see you. Oh, yeah. Nah, telekinesis in games is really good, honestly. I agree. Maybe one of the big bads or something can have some telekinesis. You could do it. I don't know if it makes sense with my elements, unfortunately. So I have to think about that. Let's undo that. I don't want to keep these rotation values. All right, so let's put the camera. Okay, instead. Yeah, Lunatic. I'm trying to get. I'm setting up like a. Oh, that's so funny. I've been recording all of this to send to, in a chat with my wife as like a text to speech. Oops. Classic or loaded? Loaded. Getting some mini tacos. The Red Bull gaming box. That looks good. Oops. Oh yeah, I bet. It would be hard, I think, like I said, to do telekinesis in this game, but yeah, so basically what I'm doing, Lunatic, is setting up like the opening demo cutscene. So yeah. I haven't done a lot of cutscene stuff, but all right, I don't want to run backwards, actually. I want to just go to the start. I look like I'm doing nothing, but I promise I'm working on it. All right, so let's see. So first off, where do I want this camera to start? I think behind her, so like 30. I guess this is 21. All right. You get to float platforms with your telekinesis. Nice. That is cool. Yeah, that's a pretty cool feature for sure. But yeah, it'd be fun. Man, maybe I can figure out some kind of platforming, something like maybe ice or wind or something. You could kind of float or something, because that would be kind of cool to create some mechanics like that. And then as people are learning more about magic in the game, it could be kind of cool. That, I think, is the right direction. Now I need to flip this around 180 degrees. So 90. There you go. All right. I think that probably used to be the case, that Godot was less preferable for 3D games. Nowadays, like, Godot has come a long way with Godot 4, and I'm on 4.3 here. I really don't think it's a problem. I mean, I think they're, like, it's not unreal, right? But, like, for a stylistic game like this, or a stylized game like this, I think it's fine. You know? All right, now I need to move my player. I think I'll just set her, let's see. First off, let's get out of cinematic preview for a second. Let's go ahead and move her over here. Oops, wrong way. Yeah. For real, if you're going for like photorealism, like what people can do in Unreal is just crazy. Crunchy retro graphics are pretty good. It works fine for this. Like, these stylistic graphics look pretty good. Oh yeah, I agree though. If you have telekinesis, you could 100% just fly. Unless, hold up. Unless there are some sort of like physics laws, right? Like every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. If that applies to telekinesis, yeah, it's unreal, 100%. If that applies to telekinesis, then you can't use telekinesis to fly yourself, right? That would be picking yourself up by your bootstraps, basically. So if, when you're lifting something, right, the same forces are applied back to you, which, come on, Newton's laws, they would be, then no. Telekinesis would not let you fly. Unless you, like, applied a force. You could, like, apply a force to the ground, maybe. And if you're pushing on the ground, theoretically, with your telekinesis, you'd be pushing yourself up. Okay. So there probably is a thing there. But yeah, I agree. Elder Scrolls Daggerfall 3D over Unreal 3D. Agree. So there's the start of the scene. And so she'll run right before you go into to gameplay. I may let you look around or something in the cinematic. Maybe even emote. Maybe you can do some breakdancing while you're in the middle of your scene. But yeah, I haven't had any limitations with Godot. I mean, you can make good skyboxes, you can make good this, but like everything here is stylized, right? Like, I mean, this is far from photorealism. I think it looks good. I like the style. It's definitely not photorealistic, obviously. We're getting some Jack in the Box. I'm going with a taco pack. It's late. Nearest neighbor filtering. Yeah, I could. I could just go pixel. I could like break it down into what? How many pixels did the PlayStation use? Probably quite a few. Just break it down to the nearest pixel. Go 256-bit colors. Probably, yeah, you probably could make like a PlayStation X shader pretty reasonably easy. I do have some aliasing, you can see right here. But yeah, you could do some cool. I bet you could make a cool PlayStation shader. You should try that. Cuz that'd be sweet. I bet people would love it if you could just put that over there. Hey, thanks, Wes. I appreciate it. Thanks, Wes. Maybe we can talk later. I think I'm good though. This is just for fun to hang out with folks. Let's see. Oh, 640 by 480 or 320 by 240. Okay, so let me go back to cinematic preview. Okay. Sweet. Right, yeah, I did learn that. I did know that PlayStation didn't have any kind of floating point math, and so you just got the closest pixel, which is really interesting. Yeah, I do. I mean, if you go online and you try to find assets for PlayStation X, like they're everywhere. You can definitely find assets for PlayStation X. Or PlayStation, yeah. I guess you call it PlayStation X. I wanted to say PlayStation, but... Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and delete these. And scoot these over. No Z buffer. Interesting. Interesting. So everything was just, yeah, triangles on top of each other. Yeah, that is interesting. All right, so let's see. So, and then it'll proceed to there. Maybe I should like have it like zoomed in on her feet or something. I don't know. It's okay. Let's just start by having her run up. I'm not gonna go like too crazy with this. Property track. I need to set her velocity. Yeah, I did just Google it and looked it up. That is wild. So it really didn't know. It was just all the perspective it was creating was entirely based on the size. Velocity. Oh, I can't set velocity in that way? Interesting. I could probably do, let me think what I can do here. Player. Motion mode. I mean, I can do position. If I slide her position, it's going to look awful, I think. Yeah, it's not going to look good. What I can do is I can have a function from her that's just like move forward. Let's see if I might have some sort of... I don't. I was thinking maybe I had some sort of thing here. But yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, if that's not there, then so I guess when the PlayStation draws something, then if you can't overlap polygons, would it just have to, like, would the developer have to actually draw out the shape? Or is it more like they have to just tell it which one to render? Or does it render both of them and then overwrites it? And so you had to focus on the order they were rendered. It was really interesting. Is there another 3D position track? Send the polygons to a rasterizer. Interesting. I gotcha. That makes sense. So it just overwrites it. So if you had a bunch of stuff in the scene, it would you'd literally have to go write it like one at a time. Let's go 35. Go to 30. Go 25. Like, I think this is gonna look terrible. It wasn't too bad, but here's the problem. I have to make sure I'm setting her run animation as well, because I don't think it's gonna work. Like, that does look okay, but you'll see in a second. When I start this, she's gonna slide. Like 99% sure she's gonna slide, because the way she runs when her velocity is higher, not when her position's changing. So I think she's just gonna kind of like slide into place. We'll find out. Just a list of polygons. Okay, so you send all of your polygons into this central hub, and it takes those polygons and draws them one at a time from back to front. Yeah, it's wild. Oh man, I waited too long at the screen. I need to wait. Okay, I need a new thing here. I'll do it in a second. I need a new state that's basically waiting. Animation blend trees between different states. Yeah, for sure. I'm using blending. Between like walk, run, and stuff is all. Yeah, it's just a blend tree. Yeah, so you can see her just sliding. Also, I need to wait to trigger. Okay, I need to wait to trigger this until I hit the button. So I need a new function, and it's going to be start cinematic. Start cinematic, play start spin, and then I'll have a new state here, and that state's going to be, we go take the code from cinematic. It's a good place to start. Attach a script. This is going to be wait, let's see, start game. Oh yeah, nice, man, that's crazy. That's cool that you can do that. I definitely don't have that level of coding knowledge. I mean, I'm only at 13,575 lines of code here. You know, that is wild. And this will go to cinematic. Proceed to cinematic. And then easily enough, all I really have to do is go down to my menu start button here. Toggle connect. Wait a second, I already sent that to animation player? Let me go to that method. Oh, nice. Okay, different animation player. I thought, anyway, it's okay. I will send this to start game. Oh yeah, I'll just leave that. It's perfect. I gotcha, understood. That's cool though. I've done a lot of scripting since I was young. So like I started with, I think I mentioned to you before, I started with easy UO scripting. And then now I do some Python, VBA, this. I don't do a lot of like actually coding. I mean, I've done like a couple things in like C++. I've done a lot of like microprocessor projects, but most of what I do is scripting. So a little bit different. Okay. So transitioned there, that'll emit cinematic. And then when I go to cinematic, what I need to do is on entry, I need to have a new signal. Signal start cinematic. Cinemation. And so I just say start cinematic.emit. save that so I can tie it here and connect that to my cutscenes. And then just paste this in here. Okay, that should fix that. No, yeah. I do feel like I've done object-oriented coding so often, right? That I think I'm pretty good at remembering like where my code sets are, but my organization is terrible. I think if I had anyone else coding this with me, I would be in real bad shape. Trigger traps for money. That's a cool idea. On Marbles. Yeah, Marbles is a great game. That is cool. I have seen where people do, like they have currently, like you can pay to have power-ups. And I've seen those. Okay, that worked pretty well, I think. Let me do something crazy with the camera at the start of the cinematic. Let's see. That's changing my... Oh, that's running my... Oh, I didn't actually see my character run. So did it start at the beginning? Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't reassign this to start game. There you go. Yeah, that is cool. So essentially it's marbles, but you've got some kind of racers and you can pay to push them forward. I like it. I like it. And you could do it. Like, honestly, Godot is pretty accessible. If you're learning, it's worth it. Oh, it does not like... Huh, interesting. Oh. Pff. Oops. Nice. That is cool. A claw machine rigged up to Twitch chat. Was it a virtual claw machine or a real claw machine? That's a cool idea. Rigging up some hardware to chat. I do like that. All right. Hey, Josie, Fizzy, and Corey. Sorry I... yeah, so there you go. Sorry I didn't see. I don't have your... I have a vertical stream running and it's not wired into my restream. Maybe I can get the chat up over here. That's interesting. All right, I'm going to pull up over here so I can... Anyway, I'll figure that out later. But hope y'all are doing well. That's awesome. Yeah, that's cool. It was a real claw machine. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so I need not position. I definitely need velocity here. I'm really surprised I couldn't just find velocity. Let's, can I insert a line? Let's delete this one for sure. Though I could just call like a separate running thing. Nice. That's sweet. That's really cool. Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. I would like to get some stuff set up, you know, where chat can interact with something. But claw machine might be a little bit outside my my budget right now here for it. Maybe someday though. I'm really surprised I can't change velocity. Stores all your scripts unprotected. Oh, interesting. Really, I wonder if there may be a way to encrypt it somehow. It may be a setting. People talk about encrypting the. I haven't done a build yet, but people talk about encrypting some of this stuff. It may be possible. Yeah. So one of the things they do is people encrypt like their resources and stuff. Like for save files, for example. So I imagine there's a way to do it. People probably just don't bother. So that is interesting though, because yeah, you could basically take it and go create your own open source version, or not open source, go create your own version. And maybe, you know, there might not have been any comments because maybe they just put no comments in. If you looked at my code, you might say, look, there weren't any comments, right? Maybe they just didn't make any comments. I think I probably have to create a function to set her velocity, which is fine. Function set velocity and then input. Velocity equals input. Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. That's really weird. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that's a fair point. I probably don't even need that. I could probably just call a method to set her velocity. Gotcha. Hey, maybe he deleted all his comment blocks. Maybe he knew that was the case. And he had some things in there he didn't want to share. It would be weird, right? I mean, it'd be kind of weird if it just deleted your comment blocks. Because like the script, the GD script, right? In your executable, it's not like actively running the GD script. It's compiled down to something else, right? Right? So I imagine, yeah, it's kind of strange. Let's see if I can search velocity. I can get velocity. Oh yeah, for sure. No, the C# integration is pretty cool. So, I do want to get into the C# side, especially like when I start, if I am gonna do any sort of networking, right? If I'm doing some kind of multiplayer, I'll probably do it in C#. It's weird that I can't set velocity. All right, I'll just create a new function. Just in timing. Oh, interesting. So it's that could be when it calls something, it pulls it down. C# how you feed your family. See? Very good. No, it's good. I don't do a lot of coding. The only coding, like I said, I do at work is Python VBA, and only if I need to automate something. I have a couple Jira integrations things I've done. Most of my team does. Well, I take it back. Most of my team is really good at coding. I have all the software, but most of the other teams don't really do any sort of coding. So I'm an IPT lead. I try to help the other IPT leads to have some automation in their lives. Set cinematic velocity. We'll do that. And so velocity equals input. It is the right node type, yeah. Like player here definitely has a method. Like if I go to the documentation, right? There is definitely a set velocity method. Maybe there's not a set velocity method. I can get velocity. I mean, velocity is definitely a function or a property of character body. Actually, I guess it might be a physics body. Maybe even just a node 3D. I don't know actually where velocity comes in. I think it's probably player though. Like this is character body 3D. Let's see if it has anything with velocity. Yeah. Absolutely punked. Yeah. So if velocity is one of the properties, and so set velocity is 100% one of these things you can do, right? Like if I go right here, look at that. Set velocity under player. Now it is here. So I'm under character body 3D, and it's right there. It's just not a method, I guess, that you can call. So I'm not sure why it won't let me call it. It's just a setter for velocity. And maybe that's why, because it's not its own method. But, that's all right. I can kind of trick it like this. I'll even do this. Set velocity. Input. And it's fine. Insert. Set cinematic velocity. And then I imagine I can give it an argument. Yep. Type. It's going to be a vector 3. Value is going to be -1. I'll run for 1 second and then turn it off. There we go. So let's see what that looks like. Oh, I bet my food's here. I may have to go get that in a second. All right, shouldn't start till I hit start. Ugh. Okay. Cannot convert one argument from nil to vector 3. Did I not add the argument in there? I might have missed it somehow. I thought for sure I did, but... well. -1. Nil? 0. Okay. I guess I missed that. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to delete this line. Oh, that's the camera. No, the camera's good. I do want the camera to be there. All right, let's preview this. I guess I should just preview it from here. Let me scoot the camera over. Or back, maybe. Ah, she's falling off the edge. All right, so let's see. So then what I'll do is I'm just gonna scoot her forward a little bit. I don't know why I scooted her back so far, but it's fine. There we go. So let's try it out. Yeah, I don't know why you can't use setters in your animation players. That's weird. All right, here we go. I should just make her, well, no, her running in is good. Oh, a good walk. Okay, that wasn't bad. She can walk for longer than that. All right, that was pretty good. We're getting there. Cutscene. All right, I'm going to make her walk for like 5 seconds. She's 100% going to run, but I'll make her walk for like 5 seconds and we'll see. I feel like a director. All right, here we go. You ready? See what happens. Cool. Not bad. Not bad. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm thinking the camera needs to change a couple times within there. So then... and should she walk or should she run? I'm guessing walk. The walk kind of looked good. So I like the walk. And then I will set the position like every half second. How long are people's attention spans? Half second's probably about right. Oh, not position. No button there. Sorry, kamikaze. It's not that kind of game. Let's see. So I'll probably go to like 30 and then 1. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure there's other streams that'll get you there. I know, my bad. So 90, I think 0. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, no, I need to go. I also don't want it to, oh, hold up. So this needs to be negative 180. Or I guess 180 is fine. Negative 180 is, 180 is fine. It's the same thing. And then I don't want it to be linear. That is pretty bad, yeah. That'd be hard. All right, so let's see what we got. Yeah. Find a good VTuber. Let's see. Interesting. Oh, I didn't do these ones. These need to be discrete as well. All right, let's watch this. And action. Here we go. Okay. Can be a little bit longer than half a second. This is working pretty good though. I don't know if the walk is too slow. And then I'm kind of thinking actually I can go like 225. Wait. Is that right? 0 was, wait, 90. Okay. I need to be somewhere between 90 and 180. So I need to be like 135. And then I'm going to take this position back to like 32. So let's see. Let's watch it. Cinematic preview. Play. That's the only problem is like character. I don't have like run an editor on. I would have to do move and slide and run it in the editor, which I could do. That wouldn't be too bad. Just turn on tool and I could run move and slide in the editor. Fading that old frame over by half a second or so. Fade out or fade in. Grab the screen just before snapping the camera and then fade out. All right, we'll look at it. I'll see if I can get what you mean. That's pretty good though. I like the moon there. One thing I also want to do is I'll pause time later on it. Okay, so you're saying just have like some sort of transition where it's not like snappy like that. Half a second. Oh, so it's a little bit more fade. I get you. Yeah, I can probably do a lot more polishing there. I think about every second I'm going to try to. All right, I might have to build that transition. Yeah, because that does seem. I'll check out Vanguard's story and how they did it because that does sound interesting. Copy and paste. Dang it. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. All right. So then after that, I'll go to the other side. Negative. We do like, okay, so negative 90 is looking back at me. So I do like negative, is it negative 135? That should be the opposite there. And then I'll go to like 27. And I'm going to go to 8. Yeah, find an example and post in the Discord. I'll check it out. Okay, so here's what the camera does. Boom. 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 Okay, that's definitely looking at the wrong way. So it needs to be not negative 135, negative 45. So boom, 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 And then I think after one more second, that's when she should stop. Okay, so she stops at 5. What I think, actually, you know what? Let's space these out. So I make this like 4. 4. Make this like 1.5. 1.5. And then basically have another one at 5 seconds. That's gonna just be in front of her. So it's gonna be negative 90. And then this one's gonna be at 4 or 3. And 25. Let's see what that looks like. So I got boom, 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 boom. Okay, I'm gonna scoot this out a little bit. So what is that? So it's 1.5. Let's actually scoot this back to 3. I'll do like every 1.5 seconds. Let's keep what was it for? Let's do every 2 seconds. That makes it easy. So 2, 4, and 6. I'll make that like 8. Oh no, 6. That's when she stops. Oh yeah, she can stop, I guess, before that. Let's see what that looks like. All right, I'm checking this out. All right, I'm checking this video out. Oh, I got an ad. Oh, okay. Xenogears. Xenogears is good. I see what you're saying. Here, I'll show it. Hold up first. Let me watch this. Oh, an eclipse. All right, and then I got to put this camera. That's not bad. All right, let me pull up Xenogears. Yeah, Xenogears is good. I remember Xenogears. Oh, I lost the dang it, I lost the timestamp you had. This is a long playthrough you sent me. It's 1 day, 19 hours. Xenogears. What a good game. Great characters. My food's still not here. Weird. Did we get it? Okay, this is it. He's gonna go in a building. Yeah, at least you timestamped it. I could have pulled it up. All right, not bad. Not bad. I don't know if I'll quite do exactly that, but something like that. Yeah, I got it. It looks good for that. My game, I don't know if you can tell, it's a little bit different style, but but no, it is cool. I think that could be like, it could definitely be a cool effect for a lot of this. Like, it definitely like a dramatic effect. I like the eclipse. All right. Not bad. And then what I plan on doing is taking that and also modifying the things. I think I get where you're coming from. So I was thinking through it, right? I think I get where you're saying, though, as far as it'll just look really cinematic. Yeah. I do think hard snaps are popular in gaming now, but I do think it would look more cinematic and kind of cool. Let's see. Okay, I need to modify actually property on my world environment instead of my environment here. Oh no. All right, that looks like it's not an option. So what I need then is I need to in world environment. Ah, that's why. Okay, that's fine. I need to write a script in this. Oh, not child node. I wonder if I can, you know what, actually, density. Look at that, easy. Easy peasy. Okay, so that's gonna be that. I'm gonna start with like 0.8. And then somewhere around like here. Take this back to 0.3. And up to here. Be the same, be 0.8. All right. It may look better with this too. That could be really cool though. That kind of transition. I gotta think about how to do that. I'm guessing, yeah, I could take some sort of snapshot and blend it and like fade it out. It wouldn't be that bad, I don't think. Here we go. All right, something like that. We're getting there. We're getting there. I will probably keep it darker until you go up to the thing, but I do want it to brighten up a little bit. So maybe keep it a little darker than that even. Like 0.9, where you can kind of see the outline. This is fun. I like this. Our DoorDasher never showed up, so my wife is... We're worried about our food. Which is unfortunate. Originally I wasn't really thinking much, but now then I got excited for tacos. We got a notification. It still looks like it's arriving to us. Oh, she's like way far away. I think she was dropping off another dash. Okay, it looks like it's getting here in like 8 minutes. Sky is bright. Okay, yeah, I'm missing... What I essentially am missing here is sky effect. I have that off. If I just do one... Yeah, I pulled up the phone app, and it showed me where it was at. Oh, they've been at that corner of that house for like 20 minutes. I hope they're all right. Yeah. And my wife was telling me they've been at the house for like 20 minutes. And they didn't respond to the message. I hope they're okay. That's a little wild. Uh-oh, spooky. It is October. Something like that. That's not too bad. And then you come find this thing. And when you find this, maybe it gets a little brighter. Okay. Does the sky look better like that? I do want a little bit more dramatics. So maybe even darker to start. Like maybe 0.95. Let's see what this looks like. What does one look like? I imagine one's just way too dark. But basically it'll be like a silhouette. Can I go over one? I can. That's probably too dark. No, you're good. You're good. I mean, you're the target audience, right? So, hey, let's see what it looks like. I might get like some silhouette stuff, which could be cool. All right, let's try this out. A little too dark. Ooh. All right, a little too dark. Let's go a little brighter. But I think we're getting there. You kind of get the feeling I'm going for? Yeah. I may need some code updates. Got to keep that thing up to date. All right, I think I am going to go... So one thing I think I am going to do too is I'm going to make the sky... I'm going to turn that to 1. No, I need you to see the sky a little bit because the eclipse is really cool. Cool. All right, let's see what that looks like. How's the LSC looking? Are you still happy with it? Maybe we should ask DoorDash for some help. Okay, I told them. Maybe they'll check on the Dasher. Oh, I didn't see the eclipse that time. All right. So then you can kind of run around here. And then I want it whenever you go here, it brightens up. Yeah, no, I understand that for sure. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, I agree. Like, we never use it. My wife was just really hungry. And so we thought we tried it. But I mean, if it's Jack in the Box. And it's been like an hour. So I think at this point the Jack in the Box is going to be cold. Something's wrong with my Dasher. I hope the Dasher's okay. Maybe they really thought our food looked good, you know? Okay, one thing I want to do here is on area body. Actually, I think I have code already in character for when I enter. Do I have anything for when I enter the area over there? Actually, I don't think I do. I'll have to connect that. Oh, I have the carriage here. Not quite. So what I was going to say is maybe I need to go connect to the carriage. Which I could do. All I have to do is connect to this area 3D. For character and priority list. I do connect to my character. So, yeah. Maybe I'll do that in a second. For now, what I was going to do is have it brighten up whenever I got closer to the cart. Oh, my wife just got a response. Let's see what happened. Okay, so she said, hey, I'm on my way. You actually live right down from me. I had a flat tire, so I had to stop and get it changed and almost done. Should be there in 10 to 12 minutes. I'm sorry. I hope that's okay. So flat tire. That sucks. Well, glad she got the tire changed. Flat tire at 11 o'clock at night. Ouch. That is no fun. Well, glad they got it fixed. And so I'll probably get my my food in like 10 minutes. It's late. Okay. I think what I'll do is I need to link something in this cinematic tree to the I'm gonna tell my wife to say that. That's good. My soda's gonna be flat now. I like it. That's pretty good. The unfortunate thing about everything being so modularized is signal connections a lot of times are not as straightforward. They're not hard. It's not going to be hard, but it is kind of annoying. Actually, it's not even that bad. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll have a signal. I already have a signal here that is area, let's see. Area entered? Am I not linking that? Okay, I'm not linking that to anybody right now. So, but on area entered, that comes from here. What I can do is I can say from here, I can, let me go ahead and export a variable. Oops. Cart. Make the slots more attractive. Make the slots more attractive. I'm missing it. There might have been that we might have just fallen victim to a delay. Because I'm lost on that one. So I would do this, and then I would say, oh, maybe you're right. Yeah. Maybe you're right. Maybe they should be more attractive then. Sorry. No, you're good. I should have caught it. It's just late. I didn't catch it. I'm going slow, okay? My bad. I get node, and it's going to be area 3D. Area 3D. So get node dot area entered dot connect, and it's going to be we'll call it cart entered is fine. Hey, what's going on, Casey? How's it going? Good to see you. We're doing some cinematics. Card entered. Let me see what this does. So area entered returns an area 3D. I won't ever use this, right? Yeah, like a little intro for the game real quick. So when you start it, it's not just you're sitting there. There's a little bit of something. It's coming along all right. So we'll do play Brighton. That's nice, but Brighton environment. And create a new animation called Brighton environment, and then basically I'm going to go to this environment track, and for fog density, create. It's going to go from 0.8 to 0.3. Okay, so I connect that. It's going to run that. Let's see if this works. I don't know if this works or not. We'll try it. This is what it looks like so far. It also might crash. If it tries to connect the signal, but that signal connect doesn't work, it'll crash. We'll find out here. Yeah, I didn't like it. It didn't like invalid access to property or key area entered. Did I spell area entered wrong? So I'm fairly confident. Oh, did I put like 2 R's? You know, For some reason in me, I feel very skeptical about their spelling of entered. Man, okay, it is one R. Why does everything in me want to put two R's in the word entered? I feel like it should have two R's. You double the consonant before ed. That's silly. That's not a rule. I made that up. Are there any words like that? Error. I erred. Errored, of course, spelt like this. Okay, yeah, so this is what this looks like, Casey. And then you go over to the cart. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that looked good. That looked great. This needs to only trigger when I enter the cart the first time. But other than that, it looks pretty good. Okay. So I need a variable here. First entered. If first entered. I did it again. If first entered. Let's see, is my food here? All right. If first entered, do this. First entered equals false. And we'll have this true. All right. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. English doesn't have rules. I agree. It shouldn't have rules. It should be whatever sounds good, or everything should be spelled phonetically. If everything was spelled phonetically, I'd be a happy camper. Right? Why do we have a phonetic alphabet if phonetic notation? Yes, I love Gallagher. I love that video. That is one of my favorite videos of all time. Dumb. What does he say? He says, bomb, Tom, no, tomb. That's such a good video. Yeah, so something like this. And then you come over here and it gets brighter. Yeah, it's such a good video. All right. One thing I did notice is my animation player has me pausing the camera on brighten environment. And I'm not sure why. The camera's not actually impacted here. But I think it's okay. It's not terrible. It's probably okay for a demo. Our Dasher, Casey, got a flat tire. So he's, they're stuck. Our food's getting cold. And they're probably not going to be here until after MJ goes to bed. So that's unfortunate. This is why you don't DoorDash. That looks good. I wish the camera kept following, and I might make it a little bit on this other scene here. I might make it a little bit brighter. I'm not sure. What do you think? Is it worth it being that dark? And then one thing I think I do need to do is the camera. I need the camera at the end to not snap like that. They could cancel. I think MJ still wants the food. So we'll see. They said they would be here in like 10 minutes, and they said that like I don't know, like 15 minutes ago. So we'll see. And it's not bueno. We got Jack in the Box. We did get tacos though. See, I wish the camera didn't jump like that. The reason it jumps like that is because the value it's storing when I'm controlling with the thumbstick is a little bit different. I could lerp it. Yeah, I could lerp the camera at the end of the starting position, or rotate the camera not with the rotation, but with my rotate property. And so then you kind of run around. You're like, what do I do, right? You kind of run around. You can watch the moon. Maybe you're kind of running over here. And then you get to the cart and you're like, what is that? And you get to it. and it brightens up, right? And then you feel like, oh, I'm making progress. And then at the bottom of the screen, a little thing will pop up that says like press A. And you'll press A, and that pulls up the menu. And you're like, oh, cool, I can customize my character, right? You can come in here and you can pick a class. You can watch your stats change. You can pick a weapon, right? You can pick a spell to start with. So I'll start with like Frostblade. You can pick new armor. You can pick some different accessories, which is good. And then we'll go all the elemental rings. You can do some break dancing. I also need, I think, so one thing is the sky's really dark still, which is fine, I think, for this, right? Because I think if you remember, I think we talked about the kind of story of the game a little bit. You'll start like in a dream. I may make it after you enter battle. So after you enter battle, I might make the sky go a little brighter. So you cast the spell when you enter battle. And so now you're kind of in battle mode. You can't jump up the ledge. No, yeah, you can't jump up the ledge when you're in free roam. So that ledge is kind of like a barrier to keep you from finding her hanging out up there. Then you can battle. There you go. I'll obviously make that longer. But yeah. So pretty good. Oh, I entered battle again. Oh, interesting. I loaded my attack again. All right. Yeah, the transition from battle to free roam is good. I do need to clear out like all the UI, right? Because the UI is like everywhere whenever you enter battle. But yeah, not too bad. Let's see. So one thing I want to do, I think whenever you go into battle mode, so that would be on advanced priority. I think what I would do is on entry. Let's see. Advanced priority started. I think I need to say, how do I want to do this? Oh, I can do it exit on free roam. So on free roam exit, connect that up to my cutscene animations. And then have another one that is play battle lighting. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I do have that, I think. I think it'll be really easy to trigger. So it's really not a problem at all. I think just on entry free roam. Actually, I can probably do it here. Just connect this to down here to this. And I'll just say visible equals false. And then on free roam exit, connect that to this. And say visible equals true. That's really all I have to do. Like, it's really that easy, I think. On this one, for the... So I have brighten environment. I need a new one that is battle lighting. And basically what I want to do is on this one... I already take things down to 0.3. I just want to take the sky effect. Sky effect from this to like 0 maybe. I mean, 0 might be too much. We'll see. We'll see. I just made a bunch of changes to signals. Casey, yesterday I completely refactored code. I refactored it from, it was like 90 something lines of code, I think, right? We took all that code. It was for the spell casting, right? So everything that did all the animations for spell casting, it was very monolithic. Like, hey, do this, wait for this next animation. I know you missed it. And then do this, wait for the next animation, do this, right? I ran it the first time, I had something spelled wrong or something, and then ran it the second time and everything worked perfectly. It was pretty good. Oh yeah, it was pretty great. Yeah, that feels good, finding that. You feel like you like found something. All right, so let's see. Now when I enter battle, let's watch this guy particularly. Yeah, that's not bad. Something like that works. All right. I like that. Cool. I need to smooth out the camera. That's the only thing. Oh, she got to go twice? Why'd she go twice? Dang it. That's unfortunate. Okay. Yes. So I'm going to have a tutorial pop up. I probably will let you like run around at first, right? Like if you were going to run through it, I'll probably let you run around at first. If you don't do anything, then I'll say like move with, and I'm going to implement the next stream probably tomorrow will be the Steam API. And so I'll probably start doing the Steam API, and so it'll say something like, oh, there you go. There's the Eclipse. I do need to pause time until you hit that play button too, so that you get the Eclipse every time, because the Eclipse is pretty sweet. Anyway, so it'll go like this, and if you don't do anything, right, like maybe your camera's stuck. If your camera's like stuck in this position for a while, it'll say like, hey, move right thumbstick, and it'll pop up the image to turn camera. And then you do that, and you're like, okay. And then you're kind of stuck like this, and it'll say like, hey, zoom out with R1, zoom in with L1. And you're like, oh, okay, now I can do that, right? And then it'll be like, okay, move with this. But if you do it, it won't pop up, if that makes sense. So it'll be some timer checking to see if you do that. If you get stuck in a state, it'll tell you what to do. And then, you know, you can run around for a little bit. People will be like, oh yeah, you're running around. I think you can find this on your own, so I won't have any kind of tutorial on how to find this. And then when you get here, I'll have a little thing pop up that says like press A at the bottom. It'll say like press A to access equipment menu or something, or maybe just like equipment menu A or equipment select with your button, whatever controller you're using. The Steam API is cool because it'll detect what controller they have plugged in, and then it'll use the same symbols from their controller. So you'll hit A, and then I think, yeah, probably whenever you click this, there'll be like a nice little thing where the thing grays out and it walks through each stat maybe. Or maybe just highlights, hey, here's your stats. Definitely the power, like, okay, so here's your attack power. Here's the number of attacks you can get in a combo, right? It'll talk through that, and here's accuracy. So we'll talk through that, talk through evasion, probably move, jump, and speed. Yeah, I think it'll probably talk through each of these just quickly in the affinities. Like a quick highlight, yeah, just you can kind of click through it, and it just talks through each one. Probably not all these. I think these are all self-explanatory, except maybe magic selected. I might point out if you have magic selected, whichever weapon you have equipped at the start of battle, we'll go ahead and cast that spell. And you can view, I'll note that you can view what spells you have available for that weapon by clicking on this menu. And like, it won't let you click and activate spells that aren't buffs for that spell. So I'll probably do that. And then when you're running around, maybe you get like a confirm screen or something, or when you cross this line or something, like have a thing where once you get like, maybe not that far, but like once you get here or something, it goes ahead and goes into battle. Oh, interesting. Uh-oh, it's stuck in a loop. Why is it stuck in a loop? What's going on? This is my new code. All right, I think I know what's going on. We can fix it, maybe. I'll have to go fix that. This is where it's stuck. I think it's saying attack start every time. Am I getting that warning? I'm not getting a warning. So it's not stuck in this loop. What? Let me check what the current state is. Yep, we found a bug. But this is, yeah, so this is, I don't have a copy of the old code here. I'll have to check and get. But this is the new code. And it was like 100 something lines long. It was really long. 97. I think I keep exaggerating. And then Lunatic, who's over on YouTube, helped in the top right. You see that lines of code counter? Helped with a quick power script. That's a live counter. Well, it's 15 seconds delay of my lines of code. So as I'm adding code, it will automatically count up. Here, I'm gonna add a line. Now wait 15 seconds. And it could be less than 15 seconds if it's off. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. You know, I didn't save. Anyway, watch it. Wait for it. Okay, just watch it. It'll change. Maybe because I added a space, it won't count it. Oh, there you go. Hey, we got it. We got it. I did save, yeah. We got it. All right. So every 15 seconds or so, it populates. Anyway, let's see what state I'm in. Current state. Current state. I am not seeing that. So yeah, appreciate it, Lunatic. I have current stats. Is current state? Oh, current state's in my magic node. Okay. Current casting state is 1. So yeah, it's in here in casting. I don't know why it's not pushing the warning. Twitch froze. Uh-oh. So you missed it counting up on the lines of code? We waited like 30 seconds for it to populate. You just have to watch. I don't know why. So it is sending this every time. I wonder why it's not pushing this warning. I'm guessing it's not getting to... What's my count index? It is counting up to 180. Interesting. I'm guessing that for Rod, I may not have flash. Let's check that out. Okay, we're bug hunting for a second. Short detour to go hunt some bugs. Animation tree. Casting rod. Yeah, I don't have flash on here. Weird. Are other ones like that? It's weird that I never had that problem before. I guess I don't know, I cast a lot of rod spells, so that's weird. Okay, well. We fixed it. Now I bet it's working. Now it's stuck. Okay, now where are we? Oh, it's still just counting up. My person got tired of casting though. Now they're just kind of freaking out. It was definitely the refactor. Well, it was already glitching before the refactor, so the refactor was still worth it. Okay, let me just save. Did I save animations? That could be why it didn't update. I think I did, but it's probably loaded the old animation. Anyway, you get the point. All right, let's watch it one more time. I think I'm about to call it a night, though. It's about 11:30 here, and I'm getting pretty tired. And my food's almost here. So, but thanks, everybody, for hanging out. I'm going to run through this one more time so we can see it. So here's what we did today. We set up the intro animation. Next time, we'll work on the input map, input API. And we'll probably start working on like the actual tutorial side of this. So yeah, again, if people kind of sit here for a while, it'll say like, hey, control the camera with this and like this and move like this. So it'll only give you a controller if it needs it, or a tutorial if it needs it. And that feels great. But yeah. Nope, thanks for hanging out. Let me see if Orbum's still streaming. If so, I'll raid him. Orbum is not streaming anymore. So. Let's find someone to raid. But yeah. Have a good night, Casey. Good to see you. Thanks, Lunatic, for hanging out. I keep neglecting my vertical stream, but we'll figure it out. All right, let's see. Let me find someone. Let me do a search. I'll find someone else using Godot. We'll find someone using Godot. Did that work? That did not work. No Godot filters? People use Godot 4? What in the world? Do I have a Godot filter? Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah, next time we'll do a Raid Shadow Legends stream. I'm saving it for the big stream when I have 100 viewers. I did get a Raid Shadow Legends email. Rust. Rust is interesting. All right, AI and data science with a chief data scientist. Maybe. Strong maybe there. An interpreter in Java. Okay. That's interesting. All right, gonna pick one in 3, 2, 1. It's so hard to pick a raid sometimes. Gotta pick someone I trust, you know what I'm saying? Alright, writing a cooking app. That sounds interesting. Alright, let's give him a hey guys. Or a Shellam H. I'm gonna go get my DoorDash. And yeah. Talk to y'all soon. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Here, I'll do some, before I raid, I'll do some chicken dance. Alright, you guys have a good one. Thanks so much. And bye.